Okay. Well, I'm not gonna do this. Hello, everybody. Let's look at that. There we go. I have a little spot to put you. K and Day. Dawn, hello. Tammy, hello. Do I have... Yeah, there we go. How's everybody doing? Annette. Oh, where's that? What's that flag for? Denmark. Switzerland. What flag is that? I don't know what that is. Hey, Renee. Pamela, hello. Joy, hello. Jennifer, hello. Well, guys, if we can see that? We have a drill press back there. Okay? I didn't vlog this trip because I'm so far behind in vlogs, but I kind of wish that I did, because I am stuck. I'm stuck in the town of Lacombe, behind this gas station right here, and then you can see the Chopper's Drug Mart in the background. Yeah, I was just driving here to get that drill press. I was actually 2 bird 1 stoning this trip. I was meeting a guy to sell him some truck parts. If you've been watching my vlogs, the last 2 vlogs were going to California. That was last year. That's how far behind in vlogs I am, speaking about being behind in vlogs. That was last year. Went and got some truck parts. Been back 4, 5, 6 times already since then. 7 times maybe even. But anyway, that was the first time that I went blah blah blah. Okay. This guy wanted a bumper that I had. I was coming this way to get a drill press anyway, so I said, hey, I'll meet you halfway. He lives in Calgary. This is kind of close to Red Deer, so I was like, let's do this. I don't know what happened, but just on the road, I just lost my gas. I lost my, well, I could rev the engine, but transmission wasn't engaged. It leaked out. If you look at the thumbnail that the video has, I blew up. So now here I am, waiting. Luckily a tow truck could take me off the road and into this parking lot, because if the police came, then they would have towed me to an impound lot, and then I would have had to pay for a hookup fee and a storage fee, and that would have been a pain in the ass. So luckily I called a tow truck. I said, hey, I'm stuck. I just need to be taken off the road. I said, hey, how much does it cost to bring me to Edmonton? Because I even live further than Edmonton. And they said, we don't do that. And I said, dang it. So unfortunately, I'm stuck here. So I'm just going to be camping out here for, I don't know, a couple hours to wait for my friend Josh to come pick me up. And so I said, hey, let's hang out with the folks online for a minute. Oh, hello, Carol, Mama Card. Hello, Briggsy on the Ridge. Lisa, hello. Dawn, Justine, Lynn, Karen, Linda, Jennifer, Joy. Rare thumbnail where you're not drinking out of something. There's lots of thumbnails of me not drinking out of something. If I would have thought about doing a live, then maybe I would have done that. Julie Goddard, hello. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Gloom, despair, and agony on me. What's that quote from? Is that like Charlie Brown or something? Patty G. Patricia is working on my website, guys. Would you say that it's ready for people to look at, Patricia? Or no? I try to keep it a secret, but too many people have mentioned it. And so I was like, well, we'll just mention it. Hee Haw? Oh, is that the quotes from Hee Haw? I've never watched that. It is ready for people to look at? Alright. It's not ready to use yet, though. Okay, guys. If you feel like it, if Renee, if you feel like posting the link, do not use it to buy anything, because I haven't figured that part out yet. It has all the disclaimers. You put a disclaimer on there real quick. Do not purchase anything right now. Don't purchase anything right now over there, okay? But you can look at it and you can email me still. It only has some product on there. Only has some, okay? Hello, Freddie. It only has a couple paintings on there. Maybe like 30? I don't know. Maybe more. I don't know. I haven't really been working on it, but you know who has? Patricia, Siobhan, and Martha have been, for whatever reason, torturing themselves with making my website. And it has a good look to it so far. There's some tweaks that need to be done or whatever, but it looks good. So Renee, if you want to post the link to it, again, don't use it to buy anything. Just use it to look at something, okay? But Renee will post the link there. If you can't do the link right now, it's joshuaalexander.ca or .store. Okay, both of those will work. We bought joshuaalexander.ca. Once upon a time, I even had joshuaalexander.com, I believe. And for some reason, we couldn't link it because we had a different website that I was working on. And then Patty G was like, oh, let's do it with this one. We tried to switch it over. We had like such a headache with that. And then it didn't work. And then when we didn't even care about it anymore, now it somehow works. So joshuaalexander.ca or joshuaalexander.store will work. Okay? Thank you, Renee. Go on there. There's a feedback thing. So use this as like a opportunity to critique, if you will. What would you like to see better? What other products would you like to see on there? What kind of navigation, all the stuff. We already did this with Patreon, so we did a few things there, but we only have like 200 Patreon members. And I'm not sure how many of the people actually went onto there from Patreon. So now there's only 64 of you on here right now. But if you're watching this in the future, you're welcome to go check it out. And just go on the feedback there and see what it's like. Again, don't purchase anything because it won't work. I mean, technically it will work for you, but no one is going to send you anything. So we'll just have to refund you, and that costs too much money, so don't do it. So yeah. Contact us page allows you to comment, says Patricia. Right. She knows way more about it than I do. Oh, Patty G is saying people can purchase knowing shipping may take time to the US, but the rest of the world will work. Okay, I guess you can purchase. Did I set that up already? I don't know if you can. Maybe we did. Oh, we did do that, didn't we? We did. Sorry, life has been blurry as of late. Okay, so you can purchase, but if you're in the United States, I don't know about the tariff thing, or not the tariff thing, but the tariff thing. Like also it's like a 35%. So if you're in the U.S., just be aware, if you're buying something that costs like $200, for example, you're also going to have to pay an extra $70 on top of that to satisfy the tariff, okay? So I don't really know how tariffs work exactly because so far I've just been lucky enough to not have to deal with it. But basically, all goods going into the US have some amount of tariff on them. Until recently, apparently art does not, but I'm not sure just yet. I don't know. But anyway, if you're in the US and you don't want to pay that extra $70, just don't do it. Just wait until that is over. If it's ever over, it may not be. I don't know. Um, if you're everywhere else, the tariff thing, I mean, there's duty and all that stuff. It's easy. It's just automatic. You just pay it without having to fill out a form and stuff. It was looking like is that I had to fill out forms and stuff, and I was like, I'm not doing that. I already do that with the side business that Ken and I have. If you've been watching our vlog, I freaking hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. You don't even understand. So I'm not doing that for this too. So I don't know if that sounds rude or not. I don't mean it to, but I hate paperwork. I hate it more than I hate lima beans. Okay. Hello Cindy. Hello Ava. I was just rewatching Alex's Potter series. Love that painting you did of Mary. Oh, thank you. Sarah L says, I'm from the future. The website turns out great. LOL. Yeah, let us know all the different products you'd like to see on there. I know I have like lots of different things. I'm also working on my Christmas store inventory. I don't know if I'll actually have a store. I have to fix this truck. It's going to cost several $1,000s because I freaking blew up the freaking... I'm hoping it's just a torque converter because I saw that my overdrive light was flashing and I'm like, I wonder if the torque converter is just spinning and it's getting hot and it just burst. I'm not sure. If it's just that, then it's not that big a deal. If it's my whole transmission, that's annoying. I don't know why that would be it. Like, I don't know what would be wrong with it, but I don't know. I don't know. Martha and I purchased something. Oh, right. I think I just ignored those, though, for now. That was a test, right? I mean, you probably want the stuff, because... Oh, Josh, you're an artist. Your product falls under CUSMA. Yeah. Maybe it does, yeah. Come to a US show so we can just use there. Hey, if you got an art gallery down there that wants to carry my work, then I would 100% do a show down there if it made sense to do that. 100%. I know there was a gallery in Texas that asked Alex from Curiosity Inc. about me, but then they never contacted me. They asked for my email and phone number, and they just never called me or emailed me. So I don't know. I don't want to say the name of the gallery because I don't want to, like, I don't have a problem with them at all. They changed their mind or whatever. I don't know. I have no idea. And then there's a couple of galleries in LA that I really liked. I eat paperwork for breakfast. I do paperwork after I eat, says Amy. That's funny. Just buy a whole new truck. No, I love this truck. This truck is good. I don't know what happened. I mean, sometimes shit happens, right? You know what sucks though? Is like when I bought this truck, I got a brand new transmission for it. So, what the hell? You know? I'm about 2 hours from my home, so yeah. But you know what's crazy is like I made it here. So the plan was to meet a guy to buy the drill press, which I have, and then go meet this other guy to sell the bumper that I brought. for his truck. And I was literally, can you see that? Hold on. See those lights right there? I was literally right there, right where that van just passed. I was right there. And I couldn't go anywhere. I stopped at a red light, so then I was just blocking traffic. And I was like, well, ain't that my luck? And then the guy who had the drill press, he was shot right behind here. Oh, you can't see. See how that says? Actually, I don't know what it says, but that's another grocery store. He was getting groceries there. He stopped because he's a nice guy. Hey, by the way, maybe if you feel like it, he makes stuff. So follow his Instagram, or his Instagram doesn't have anything. Follow his Facebook, please. It's called My Guys Creations, and say Josh, who just bought your drill press, sent me. Okay, he just makes crafty stuff. Okay, for like craft shows and stuff. Okay, My Guys Creation, MYGUYS Creations. Oh, dang it. So unsatisfying. I have a sneeze in my eye, but I can't sneeze it out. You know that feeling where it makes you want to like blink? Oh, it went away. Okay. Anyway, he stopped here. He's like, oh man, if I had a tow strap, I would just tow you out of there and bring you here. And anyway, so he ended up going back to his house. He was getting groceries. I was a little early. He went back to his house, got the drill press, brought it here, transferred it over. The guy who I was selling the bumper from, I was going to meet him somewhere in town here at a gas station or something. And he just came here. And so I was still able to do the transactions. It just sucks that I am not on the way home right now. So my friend Josh, who you would have seen in one or two of my vlogs, he actually helped me with changing my shocks one time. He's going to come get me. He's a good dude. I've been getting him to do some side quests with me lately. So, yeah, anyway, that's where I'm at now. Parched, hello. Even though I now know your name is Beth, I'll still call you Parched if that's okay. Looking forward to Ken's reaction to today's escapade. He's not even gonna know. He's in Cal 4 and IA. Can't find him on Facebook? Okay. My Guys Creations. My Guys. MYGUYS CREATIONS. I found him on Facebook. I started following him. Josh saved the day. I don't know if I saved the day. Oh, that Josh. Yeah. Yeah, the other Josh, yeah. Now I'm just here eating junk food, chatting with you guys. Wait, Renee, you don't know what? Oh, you must have gone away for a second. Who were you trying to find on Facebook? What? I'm confused. Tammy N. How you doing? Yeah, so anyway, I thought I would just come on here, hang out. Maybe I should plug you guys in so you don't die on me. So I will probably need this phone. as well. I wonder if there's a rec center in this town. I should have brought another phone too. I was like, what would I need the other phone for? Okay. Give me 1 second here. I just got a text here. There we go. Okay. Coloring with D. Hello from Bethel Island. I'm late, but I made it. Bethel Island. Where is that? Oh, wait. Also, did that other person tell me what that flag is? The red flag with the white off-center cross? And he says, I'm an old lady. It takes me a while to use this newfangled technology. Yeah, but also, like, I just spent, like, 5 minutes explaining who the My Guy's Creation guy is, and then you're like, who? So... was watching the new Monsters on Netflix. So good. The new Monsters? What's that? Like the show is called The New Monsters? Or like The New Monsters Inc. Is there a New Monsters Inc? Probably not. I'd probably be on Disney Plus, I bet. I'm in the Northern California Delta. Ah! Well, we're linked because the drill press I just got is a Delta. That was a stupid joke. That was so stupid. Why did you even let me tell that joke? That was so dumb. You know what's kind of crazy? Also, in this town, it's a small town. I thought there would have been like at least one person who was like, hey, can I tow you off the road? It didn't happen. You know how many times I've towed people off the road? Or stopped? I often have like this backpack of tools right here. Okay? I wonder if that's going to be in one of the upcoming vlogs, this backpack of tools. That's when I first got it. Anyways, that's so weird. Not to pat myself on the back, but like, where's the small town politeness? Oh, hello, this guy. My Guy's Creations. He went, I mean, he was trying to sell me something, but he could have easily sold it to someone else too. Didn't have to inconvenience himself, but that dude is nice. Nice as can be. Called Monsters Ed Gein. Ed Gein? Like Ed Gein, the freaking, the serial killer? Oh, and then she says serial killer stuff. Isn't Ed Gein a serial killer? I live not far from you. Coloring with D also, Cindy Ave also lives where Coloring with D is. Video is reversed. Yeah, that's just, YouTube does that. I can't not do that. I can't. If I want to read the comments, it has to be reversed like this. Yeah. I don't know what to do now, though. Does anyone have any topical questions about anything that I could answer? Let's kill the time. I'll have to watch Freddy. Didn't know it sounds good. Didn't know it sounds good? I don't know how to read that. And by the way, hello, Serrano, 4657. Weren't we just explaining who Ed Geiger was to Dakota? Oh, I never heard of. You mean Ed Gein? Who's Geiger? That might have autocorrected. But Renee, how did you find my new Instagram, by the way? I just saw I had 1 follower, or well, I guess 2, and it's you. I was like, of course it's Renee. Of course it's Renee. She would be the one to find it. Does Facebook or Instagram tell you that, hey, this guy has a new Instagram, or did you just find it somehow? Hello, Kathy. Super fat thumbs. Ed Gein, no big deal. Talk about your new products, the boxes. Oh, the boxes, guys. If I had my other phone, I could show you them. I make these swivel boxes now. I mean, I've made them before, but I make them again, I guess. So for the Christmas store, and for anyone who cares to have one sent to them, I'll have like these little boxes. They're little keepsake boxes that you'd put like your, I don't know, your belly button lint in or something, right? It's basically a small square box or rectangular box or whatever shape, and it'll have a lid on it that either swivels or pulls off. I've made several, and that's why I got this drill press to help with the batching of this without having to change the drill bits and stuff. So it's the same drill press as the one I already have, although it's an 8 amp, not a 12 amp, which that blows, but whatever. I can put the smaller drill bits in there. I was going to get another drill press, but I can't drive. So that sucks. I'm making these little boxes. I will share them on my Instagram, on my Ushita Instagram. And probably I'll put them in a YouTube video at some point. And then I have like spatulas too that I've been making. If you follow my Instagram, you saw some of those. If you're on my Patreon, then you saw all of them. If you consume that content over there. Which if you're not part of my Patreon, I now have a $1 tier because I'm super greedy and I want everybody's loonies. No, because I keep having all these people try to join the free tier, which I think is just automatic, but I don't have a free tier, so I made a $1 tier. So if you feel like supporting me over there for $1 a month, please do it. There's the perks are like you just see my extra live videos that I do over there. The every Sunday one, the after church one, the every Sunday one, the after church one that I do every Sunday. Has nothing to do with church, at least usually. So if that's not your thing, don't worry. It has nothing to do with that. If it is your thing, don't worry. Whatever, you know. And then you get your name on the door. So there's that. But what was I saying? I forget what I was saying. Oh yeah, the store. So if you saw my post over there, you saw the spatulas. I did not know that I would like making spatulas. But this was not my idea. I saw some lady on, I want to say Instagram, but it might be Facebook. It might be both. And I can't remember her name. I think it's Leah. She's got like a faux hawk. I don't know what her Instagram is called. But anyways, I saw these spatulas that she made. Or were they spatulas? What were they? I'm sure they were spatulas, but they might have been something else. But anyways, where she put scales on the handles, and I was like, of course. Of course. I've been doing that with my cake knives. Why didn't I think about doing that with spatulas? I've thought about doing it with wooden spoons. Why the heck didn't I just wasn't thinking about doing it with spatulas. I was just like, people always ask me to make spatulas, and I'm like, that's lame. I'm not making that. But anyway, she put scales on this. I'm pretty sure they're spatulas or like some sort of stirring utensil. I can't remember exactly. I saw it a while ago. So I kind of stole the idea from her. I mean, I'm sure other people do it. I mean, hers were pretty, what would you call that? I don't want to say plain, because that, I don't mean for it to sound like they're not nice. They were definitely nice. I just don't think that I'm stealing like a unique idea is what I'm saying. But I'd give her the credit anyway. Leah, I can't remember what her Instagram handle is. Anyway, she makes random stuff. I wish I could visit the store. I wish you could too, and you can. What's in MKE for Xmas coming? I don't know what that means. I can't guess what that means. I'm sorry. Suggestions for people to follow will always blow your cover. Does your website tell you how much the shipping is to the US, or do you have to calculate that after, or the tariffs? I actually don't know that offhand. Did you get to meet Weiss? I did. I think she said her name was like Wish. I think. And I was like, that's interesting. I didn't want to ask her to repeat it because I didn't, like I hate it when you have to ask someone what their name is again. You don't, it makes them feel weird. Yeah, she came over, visited the studio for a second. She only came over for like 10 minutes. Nah, maybe like half an hour. And then she left. I was like, huh, all right. Which is fine. I always like, I'm wondering, like, I don't know what to show you. Because, like, I don't know what to do. And then I didn't have to do anything. She was just like, yeah, let me take some pictures. Took a selfie. And she was like, all right, see ya. And she gave me these wooden shoes. So if you watch the Just Joshing with Chakotay channel, they'll probably show up on the next episode of that somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where, but somewhere I think maybe not, but maybe they'll be part of the set. Can I share the new Instagram? Yeah, you can if you want. It's fun. It's fun going to Pastor Josh's Church of the Machine. Oh shit. We're buffering? Are we buffering? Website automatically calculates shipping, but be aware until we get the CUSMA stuff sorted, you will be required to cover tariff stuff to get it across the border if you don't need it immediately. What are you making to sell? Oh, making. Yeah, well, a bunch of stuff that I normally make. Like hot dogs, banana boards, one pizza peel. Yeah, I will make all those things. I don't know about pizza peels, probably, but I'm not. You're not wearing them now? The wooden shoes? No. Thanks for using my at the dinner table and Just Josh and Chico. You're welcome. Josh has so many Instagram. So now I might lose count. Yeah, this one is a play on Chakotay's Instagram. I don't know if you noticed that at all. I called him. I said, dude, I keep taking these photos that I like, and I don't know where to share them. So I want to make an Instagram, and I have this idea. And he's like, dude, I love that. Or something he said when I told him that the name. You'll have to check out the Instagram to see the name. And if you follow him, it'll make sense. If you don't follow him, you won't get why it's funny. Or funny might be the wrong word. Yeah, if we're buffering here, I don't know what to do about it because I'm already using my data. I'm slow, but I finally did. You didn't even notice? You would be the one person that I would think for sure would have noticed. Yeah, so now I have 3 Instagrams. Plus, Just Joshing with Chakotay has an Instagram, although we don't really post on there. Because freaking Muriel was like, hey, how about now? The buffering is better. Okay. 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 I don't really know what else to talk about. I literally just didn't want to be bored here by myself. So if I'm boring you, don't worry. We are bored together. Sarah needs to do laundry. I noticed. I got a lot on my Kindle, okay? On your Kindle? You didn't notice. There's no way you noticed. Although you somehow know. Yeah, okay, so if I was suggested to you though, that's kind of a bummer because I wanted to just organically see how things progressed with it. I needed to have like a completely new email address or something for it to be new or whatever. But anyways, yeah, I'll post my photography. Forgive me for even calling it photography. I will post my pictures on there where I see something interesting or artistic and I will snap a shot of it and then it just exists until I delete it off my phone. Now I'll have a place to put it and you can see it. I will probably never offer any prints because it won't make any sense. If you see the pictures, you'll be like, why would I ever want this on my wall? But I can see why you put it on Instagram. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. You tell me. How are the dogs and chicks? Got a new rooster. His name is Richie. He's got yellow legs and he's white. He might be a leghorn, Ashley thinks. The dogs are good. Chickens are good. Yeah, also follow Dakota, yeah. Follow his Instagram. Hey guys, my dad has to wear some crazy monitors and electrode looking things for the next 3 days so they can see if they can find the cause of his seizures. Please pray they find something. Oh, crazy. Seizures are kind of nuts because they're like involuntary like episodes, but they don't, well, apparently they don't really feel like anything, but they just incapacitate you. It's so strange. Yeah, not sure. Hold on. I'm sure your pictures are as creative as your other works. If you read what I title them, then they add a little more depth. But are they very creative? I don't know. I really like liminal photography. It is so fun to see, like, just imagine like this creepiness of just existence, just abandoned existence, if that makes sense. I don't even know if that makes sense. And I'm just trying to capture moments like that. And more than that too. Like I'll just post any image that I like. Must see the rooster. Well, I got him from my brother Dave this like last week or something. He's doing good though. They just started out of nowhere, Josh. He has been in and out of hospital. He had to wear a camera and be monitored by one also. Damn. Dang. That's crazy. I one time saw this girl in Chick-fil-A, I think, have a seizure and she cracked her head. Just whoop. Yeah, and then they called an ambulance, which screwed her. She was very upset about that. And they took her against her will. I don't know if you'd say against her will. They just insisted that they take her. Does anyone have any more Reese's? If I could have about 30 more Reese's, that'd be great. Dawn says, I have pics of architecture in and out of buildings. Do you have an Instagram? Oh, I've got 9 followers now. Hell yeah. You were the first. I mean, Dakota was the first because obviously I told him about it, but you're the first. He's technically the first, but you're the first. Was that the guy? Was that the bandsaw guy? Or I mean the drill press guy? I'm not sure. Hello, Guitar Missy. Actually, Dawn, if you have that Instagram, then go ahead and post that. You can't post links, unfortunately, but post it so people can see it if they feel like checking it out. And anyone else who has social media that they'd like people to follow, like if you're an artist or something, if you're just a person who posts pictures of your food or something, maybe don't post that. But other artists or creatives, post your Instagram. Like Jim, for example, is Choke Cherry Forge. And if you're curious what he does on his Instagram, it's all in the name. Choke Cherry Forge. He chokes never mind, I'm not gonna say that. He's a blacksmith, and he makes he makes all sorts of things. Right now he's making these little gnomes. He makes 12 a year. They're not elves, I guess. They're gnomes. And there's 12 of them. And that's one of the things he's done. Food is creative, I guess. Noted. Don't share my Instagram. Amy, I think you take. Do you not take? I'm pretty sure you take artistic photos, like birds pooping. By the way, did you mean to take a picture of a bird shitting, or was that just happenstance? Cause like, how do you know? Like, were you just snapping photos, or what? I forget what your Instagram is called. It's like 3A's 1865 or something. Sound like OF of OnlyFans for a minute. I don't. What did? Oh, Choke Cherry Forge. If it's your own making as a chef, I do have Instagram. What? If your own making as a chef. Oh, you're a chef? Oh, share it. Yeah, you're a chef. That's an artist. I'm just saying, if you have a creative thing and you want people to maybe check out your work, maybe, yeah, just post it here. I mean, you'll have to just go at whatever and people will have to find it. Or maybe Renee will be kind enough to find you and then repost the link, maybe. I don't expect her to, and please don't expect her to, but if she wants to, she could. Lots of fun gnome activity on Jim's page lately, and he's not choking anything. Oh, man. I had my camera set to burst, but did you know it was going to poop? Or did you just happen to, you're like, oh, I like that bird up there. Oh yeah, there we go. We got Amy's Instagram. Yeah, I don't know how many followers she has, but let's try to get her to at least, like, 99 people here. So let's get 99 more, unless you already follow them. Follow her. Yeah, what else? Oh, there's a fly in here. Mr. Miyagi. I mean, he did it a little more elegantly, but I got that fly. Birds poop all the time, so yeah, but did you know? I guess, yeah, I know they do, yes. There's not very many pictures of birds pooping compared to just birds. You know what I mean? Ooh! Oh, there he's again. Oh no, it's not him. I have this idea for a sculpture. Tell me what you think. Ah, Cindy. We got Cindy's Instagram there. If you want to follow her, please. Jim says, thanks, Renee. And back at the end of the last millennium, that name got blocked on a forum for being potentially obscene. Choke Cherry Forge. There we go. I have this idea for a new sculpture. I thought of it last night. It might have already been done by someone else. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I just thought of this idea on my own. Okay. I want to do, how can I demonstrate this? Okay. What is this? Healing jelly. Healing jelly? Okay. Pretend this is Vaseline. Where did this come from? You know, I did lend this truck out. I wonder if this is their lotion. Anyways, okay, pretend this is a rocket, okay? Pretend it's shaped like a rocket. Like a, I don't want to say cartoon rocket, but like the quintessential rocket with like this cone nose, cylinder body, and fins, okay? Pretend that's what this is, okay? And then, let's do it like this. And then out the rocket booster area, I want to, and it's made out of metal, okay? Then out of here, I want to have a trail of smoke, right? That goes, well, probably maybe just one loop. And it has like a blast off, like clouds on the bottom, and then it like has a stream going up to it. I don't know what it would do. It just basically exists in place, but is that not a fun idea? I might even have made it today if I would have made it home in time. I got a new welding helmet, so. Dude, no, I was actually watching the owl hunt at dusk. Stephanie Howe says, I'm sorry, Josh. You're sorry. I accept your apology. I don't know what you're sorry for, but that's fine. Did you actually blow up a truck? Oh, this one, yeah, the transmission is. So, I'm in Lacombe. There's a oil slick over there that I left. Whoops. Patty says I don't post much on Instagram, but when I did, it was my granddaughter's successes. See? Boring. No one cares about that. Don't post. Don't care. Don't put on her link. Patty G. She's a winner, but not with that kind of Instagram. Oh, you're sorry that my truck broke down. Oh, thank you. You have to use it with the secret knock. Sorry, I don't. And some of my house restoration stuff. Oh, see, that's more fun. But I'm just kidding about the being extra critical. You probably know that, but just so everyone else knows that. Okay. Hey, does anyone know of a first generation Ford Explorer 4-door 4x4 XLT for sale near them, or that they have? Because I would like to buy it. Because I want to get a plow to put on the front of it. And I will use that as my winter driver. And I'll use this truck when I need a truck. My ex-fiance and I chased many birds for his photography. Owls, marsh birds, waterfowl. Ah, your ex-fiance, your now husband or your now enemy? You broke up with each other because he was chasing too many birds. Get it? Gosh, lame joke. That's dated too. Who calls women birds anymore? Was that a sexist thing to say back in the day, or was that an endearing thing to say? I can't tell. I want a spoon peacock for my yard. I will make you one. I will indeed make you one for sure. Jane says she's got an Instagram, but she doesn't know what it's called. Can we call you Mr. Plow like on The Simpsons? I've not seen that Simpsons. I don't watch The Simpsons too often, but can you call me? I guess you could call me that. Will I respond to it? I probably won't. He was chasing more than birds. LOLOL. Ah, He was also chasing, let me guess. He was chasing, dang it, I was trying to find a related innuendo. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Chasing birds. He was being a dog, right? I don't know. That's a bummer. Uh, hey, what's the weather like where you guys are at, by the way? Is it nice out still? Because here it's, we're just getting into fall here. Well, I don't know when is the first day of fall, but it's October now, right? That means it's been 3 years and 6 months of my headache. That's what October means to me. And it's still pretty warm out, which I mean October usually is still warm on some days, but like there is leaves on the ground, but also the leaves are still green. Right? They're obviously turning, but they're still very green. And I don't know if that's normal. I don't know if I just forget when the leaves fall off the trees. But I feel like they should be yellow by now. Partly cloudy here in the Delta Islands, 72 degrees, coloring with D. London, Ontario, 77 Fahrenheit during day. Why are we going with Fahrenheit? Let's go with Celsius. I don't know what the heck Fahrenheit is. If you're in Ontario, London, baby. London, Ontario. My friend Alan, okay? He said that he came from London. And I was like, why do you sound not like you're from London? All right, I'd met him online. That sounds like something else, but I'd met him online through this other guy. I used to do magic, all right? I used to be a magician. And so I was part of these magic forums and stuff. And there was this guy, Adamola, and he was from London, maybe, I don't know. And he was friends with him. And then Alan moved out here. So then, for some reason, I guess just because he knew that I lived here, like Adamola knew that I lived here and knew that he was coming here, he's like, hey, you guys should hang out. So, uh, yeah, I got to know him, became friends with him, and I knew that he was coming from Ontario, but I didn't know there was a place called London in Ontario. But he just says, he's like, oh yeah, yeah, I just moved here. I decided to move here from London. And I was like, London? Why do you sound not Londonish? Londonese. British. Linguish. English. Yeah, so there's also a Paris. And some other places. It's weird. It's beautiful. Perfect autumn weather. Great. Dave! Nitrous Diecast. How you doing, Dave? It's warmish here. I've been doing fall chores for a few days. Ah, yes. Fall chores. It's about 84 degrees. Hot, basically, says Freddie. Maine is 76 tomorrow. Hotter after. Okay. I don't know what 76 is translating to Celsius, but yeah. I live in NM. That is North Dakota. North Minnesota. Nashville, Tennessee. What is NM? Nom. Nevada. No. New Mork. I don't know what NM is. Norm. I don't know. I don't know. Can't get it. It was 90, but now it's 87. Oh, cooled off. Nope, my feelings are hurt. Better than your feelings being hurt, I guess. Still warm in Illinois. 61 here. Trees are starting to change colors. Hello, glow. +2 this morning and 22 right now. There you go. Typical fall wherever dawn is, okay? Still warm. There's a festival happening in the city now, and they're doing fireworks in an hour. Ah, yes. That's the festival where they put some of Jerry Garcia's beard hair in the fireworks, is it not? Uh, Jazzy Joe says, I know C and F, Celsius and Fahrenheit, LOL. Well, tell me Celsius, because I know Celsius. If you knew both, why would you use Fahrenheit? Showing off. The maple tree in my front yard is barely turning colors yet. Ah, yeah. Yeah, it's like it's very green still. I thought someone said your dog's found the headache issue. I don't know who said that. It wasn't me. The lilac tree started flower here in Minnesota. Again. Oh, is that MN? Minnesota. I am from Minnesota. This is where Fargo, Minnesota. Minnesota. Fargo. Minnesota. Murder. And oh, geez. Humble. Dang it, I couldn't think of a way to finish that sentence. Okay, I thought that lady wanted to talk to me. I guess not. It's 37.77 Celsius now and not cooling off yet. Okay, that's warm. That's warm. We have Paris, Maine, where Stephanie is. Okay. I tell Dakota your geese grow in numbers migrating down here in Northern California reserves to warn you when weather is going to turn cold up there and here soon too. Oh, yeah. First long distance phone call was from London to Paris. That was long distance. That's like from Edmonton to here, where I am right now, right? It's not very long distance, but I guess once upon a time that was. I don't know, actually. I'm being facetious. London and Paris might be further away than that. Sarah was doing dishes without the green apple dawn. Oh, come on. New Mexico. NM is New Mexico. Okay, I see it. Gosh darn it. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Beautiful weather here. LSD. If you know, you know. Yeah, LSD, man. Let's get some of that acid for this nice weather. What does that mean? I painted coconut shells to look like pumpkins, but put magnets on back to put on fridge. Okay. Fargo is in the Dakota. Okay, well, what the heck? All I know is the show Fargo and the movie Fargo, and I'm pretty sure they're from Minnesota. Oh, jeez. I went to high school in Cape Elizabeth and did May blue water races to Bar Harbor. All right, Patty G is a sailor. Shuba says diecast is here. Wow. All right, Shubas, very happy to see Dave. Well, pretty sure Dave is married. I don't know if Shubas is female or male. Judging by that name, I'm going to say Shubas. Shubas? Shoe. Bus? Masculine. Male. So, I don't know. You guys work that out. Yes. Jerry Beard Hair Fireworks. Must be world famous if you heard of it all the way in Alberta. The Fargo is parked on the north side of my house. Ah, there we go. That's a nice pickup, huh? I visited the Minneapolis airport in Minnesota. Ivy, hello. New Zealand, hello. All the way to the Zealanders. Kiwis. Yep, about that far. Ah. Josh, ever been to New Mexico? I'm pretty sure that you're asking that as a question. I have not been there. Darcel, hello, hello. We do not have that heavy of an accent in Minnesota. Minnesota. I feel like Minnesota is like Minnesota. The only person I know from Minnesota Who's famous who lives in Minnesota? I know someone. Oh, yes. Have you ever watched the show Conspiracy Theory? Minnesota needed a governor. And so shit, I can't do it. I took up the mantle. I am Jesse the Body Ventura. I can't really do his voice. But Jesse Ventura is from Minnesota. Yes. They tried to take my weapons from me. I wouldn't allow it. Right? That's Jesse Ventura. I can kind of do it. Ah, spring in New Zealand. All the trees are blossoming and getting warmer. Ah, okay, okay. Does it snow there? I forgot. I asked that before, but I forget. The Fargo accent reminds me of Newfoundland accent. East Coast type. What? Dude, East Coast Newfoundland is like, that's like someone gagging on phlegm with like golf balls in their mouth trying to say the ABCs backwards. That just sounds nothing like it. You think? I would have not put those two together at all. I would say maybe like Ontario, kind of. Maybe. You guys work that out. Ah, Sasha from Australia. Crocodile Dundee, mate. That's the best accent. Australian? If you are terrible at accents like me, you'll default to Australian. Even if you're just trying to sound like a person, right? If you're trying to do like, I don't know, name a famous person, right? And you're trying to do them, you will merge into Australian. Dave's at work for 30 minutes more, then you'll work it out. Peggy, hello. She says, sorry about my car or my truck. Her car blew up in California traffic. That would suck. Prince. Prince lived in Minnesota. Okay. That's why he sounded like this, because he didn't want anyone to be like, hey, man, are you from Minnesota like us? No. Yes, but I'm better than you. Sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Not even close. No way, dude. Come on, don't break my heart. That was totally Jesse Ventura. Shubus is male. Oh, there we go. See, I figured it out. I figured it out. It sounded exactly like Jesse. See? There we go, Dave. Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan, born in Minnesota, mate. Ontario sounds most like American accent. What? No, dude. Ontario sounds most like the Canadian accent. Sounds terrible. Rose Nyland on the Golden Girls was from Minnesota, and she didn't have much of an accent. Okay. So funny when Alex tries French. Ah, French. French. The only French I can do, well, I can't speak any French, but like the only French accent I can do is when I'm like manifesting my old co-worker, Jean Pierre. I can't even do it now. I think I've lost it because I'm too self-conscious about it right at the moment. Oh, did you guys see that freaking, I blocked it. That was a sick Ford Ranger. It does not snow here in Auckland. Very mild winters, but the South Island is closer to the South Pole, so it does snow down there. Okay. I just meant I'm working still, so I have missed lots of the chat. Ah, okay. Your Bob Dylan is spot on. Yeah, it sounds kind of like, sounds more like, like the, how do you say, like the, not the likeness is not the right way to say that. Yeah, the inflections are easier to do and stuff. All right, see you later, Patty G. Shay's being called Patty because she's not named after a hamburger. From what I have heard, Prince was a pretty good guy. He would stop into music stores and buy all the band instruments for a local high school. Yeah, he probably was cool. I mean, he was a freaking billionaire. I don't know if he was a billionaire, but he was rich as can be. So that's cool. Pepe Le Pew. Yes, the rapist. I guess he wasn't a rapist, but dude, what was that guy's problem? How are you in the truck getting home? Hopes and dreams, baby. Hopes and dreams. No, my friend Josh is coming to get me. He should be here maybe in an hour, maybe? What time is it? He said he'd be here at around 7. Masher? Stephanie Howe says 8:03 on the East Coast. On the East Coast out there. Oh, I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. Josh is doing a great job of entertaining us all. Ah, thank you for that vote of confidence. I'm not really doing anything. Like, I'm literally seeing, you know what? Sometimes what I do is I'll go on to live videos on YouTube just to see like what other people do. And I'm like, do I do what these people are doing? This is so boring. Why do people watch me? But here we are. You're entertained. I'm actually in New Jersey now, but same time zone as my home in Boston. Boston, Massachusetts, man. Oh, come on. There we go. It's Boston, Massachusetts. All right. Oh, look at this. Look how smooth I am. I thought we could put on a filter here. I can't remember how to do it. I did it before. Someone said about entertaining, I was gonna really step up to the plate with that. But now I don't know how to do it. Sometimes you can do it, sometimes you can't. I mean, I'm sure all the time you can do it, but I don't know how. What part of Jersey, Justine? Or should I say what exit? Zing! Yes, because everyone wants to get out of Jersey. Lambertville, New Jersey. Justine Januszewski, the Polish Jersey. The Jersey Pole. I missed the first part. What happened to the truck? I love the vlog with his bro and him getting stuff from the U.S. So that was last year. So this has nothing to do with that at all. So the recap is I came here to this town called Lacombe to meet up with this guy to buy a drill press and another separate guy to sell a truck bumper. Okay. And I don't know what happened exactly, but I lost my transmission. Like it's still there. I mean, when I say lost, I mean it doesn't work. I can't engage it. I can only engage park. Anyway, I fell. I fell. I lost it right at this road right here, and I stopped at the light, and I'm like stranded, if you will. Luckily, the dude with the transmission, which by the way, shout out to My Guy's Creations. That was the guy who sold me the drill press. Rather than me come all the way over here, wreck my truck, and not get at least get my transactions done, he went home, Like he happened to be at this not this grocery store, but there's one right across the parking lot. Well, you can't see it, but it's right there. He happened to be there. I told him, hey, my truck shit the bed. He came, whatever, made sure I was good, blah, blah, blah. Then he's like, okay, I'm gonna go get the drill press. So he went home, which it wasn't that far away, like 15 minutes. He went and got it, came back, and we loaded it into my truck. So that's so awesome of him because he was actually leaving for the weekend and I wasn't going to be able to get it because like I can't drive. And so that was awesome of him. So if you guys like handmade stuff, go check out my guys creations on Facebook, okay? Um, and tell him that the dude who you sold the drill press sent be like, hey, Josh from who bought your drill press told us about you or something like that, okay? And then yeah, give him a couple likes or something like that. I don't know how many followers he has over there, but maybe they'd appreciate some of that, get some further reach and all that. They do like farmers markets and stuff, he was telling me. Um, he doesn't make the same type of stuff as I do, but maybe you'd still like it. Or maybe he does. I didn't really look at all of it. He just showed me some stuff. Anyway, yeah, so I was able to do that, and the guy who I was selling the bumper to, he came and met me here as well. So it all worked out. It's funny because I sold the bumper. I basically took the money from the guy with the bumper and I gave it to the guy for the drill press. Like I literally just did that, which I thought was hilarious. Yeah. Drew P. Dick. What the hell? That's your name? Droopy Dick. What's going on, dude? Droopy Dick. Oh, that's funny. Oh. Are a lot of Americans moving to Canada, Josh? Mexico is deporting all the Americans out of there. Boy, I hate orange. Uh, I don't think so. I guess it depends on your politics, but a lot of Canadians want to move to the U.S. You gotta think, like, every country has their problems, especially when it comes to the political leadership, right? So, and like, different people, right, live different ways, have different needs being met or not met, there are some people who I don't understand at all how you could support. Like, even if they're the lesser of two evils, I still don't get how your moral compass allows you to, it's like, I don't get it. But whatever. You are who you are. Shit. No, there's not. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, you hear people being like, "Oh, I can't wait till Alberta comes part of the U.S." or whatever. Anyways, I think it's all dumb. Politics is poison. Religion is poison. It makes you hate people who you wouldn't normally hate. Also makes you hate people that you already hate, I guess. And hate does not progress you any further in life. It's not worth it. It doesn't do anything. It's a poison for them. It's a poison for you. It sucks. It's not good. So, yeah. Anyway, are people moving to Canada from the US? Probably some people. I haven't seen any. It's kind of hard to move to Canada if you are doing it legally. It's also hard to do it illegally too, as well, sort of. Yeah, it just depends. And there's also a lot of misinformation. Definitely there is. I don't know. I go to this rec center all the time, every day. I don't think I'll make it today though. And there's some folks there who came from different countries, and sometimes I'll talk to them about it and ask them, what the deal is and what's going on. Like people from Ukraine, people from India, people from well, basically just those places are the most common at the moment. But other places as well. Um, and like they all talk about how difficult it is to come here. So I don't know. There's also a lot of people say it's who didn't actually immigrate here, they just live here. They just are Canadian. who say, "Oh, they're letting in all these people and they're doing all this and they're taking all our jobs," and which, in a sense, there was some of that. At least I lost my job when I was a kid at freaking Arby's to immigrant workers, but like, I don't really know. That's the company doing that. It's not. I mean, I guess the government allows it. I don't know. But you're asking kind of a different question. People escaping, if you will, the U.S. to Canada. You're not really. I guess it depends on your politics. You're not really escaping anything into anything necessarily better or worse, depending on what your needs are. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. The life is life, right? Huh. What sort of drill press did you get? Basically the same one that I already have. So what I want to do, Jim, is I want to take their Delta 16 and a half inch. This one's only 8 amps though. Mine is 12 amps. I wish it was 12 amps. I could put a bigger motor on it, but basically what I want to do is I want to make a multi-spindle drill press, because the multi-spindle drill press is 15 grand. At least the one that's on, I mean, they're more than that new, but a used one, and they're 3-phase power. I mean, they're super powerful, so that would be great. Um, but I want to have a multi-spindle because I want to be able to do my work all at once rather than batching one step, second step, third step. I want to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, if you will. So I'm going to have 3 drill presses in a row, and I'm going to get rid of the table, the work table things that, that they come with. And I'm going to, instead of that, I'm going to get a standing desk, like an adjustable desk, and that'll be the work surface. I just have to make a platform so that everything is level. And I'm actually super stoked about it because then I can drill in very long pieces. Instead of propping it up on one end, I'll have the big desk or the long desk, because I'm going to put a new top on it so I can have it as long as I want. It's going to be fantastic. I don't know if it'll work how I think it'll work, but I'm pretty sure it will. And so I'm going to have 3 or 4 drill presses so that I can, yeah, have different drill bits in them, and I won't have to change them out. Right now I have 2 drill presses and I switch, or I walk back and forth to them. So I'm just trying to have them side by side. Uh, Hazel, hello, and CC Cat, hello. Uh, Renee says, told my husband that if things don't get better in 3 years, 3 months, and 17 days, we are moving to Canada. Well, at least you're giving it some some time. I hear some U.S. doctors and nurses are moving to Vancouver Island. I get that. It's a beautiful. Oh, it's very nice there. I love it there. Yeah, lots of like what's called professionals move around. You'll see that. Um, but also Canadian doctors go to the U.S. too. It just depends on what you're working in. In BC here, old Edmonton boy. Okay, dude, but your name is Droopy Dick. That's got to be a joke. That's so funny. Uh, my daughter-in-law has been threatening to move to Canada for a while since she is dual citizen. Oh yeah, that's easy if you're a dual citizen. Uh, Look, the party system. This is Chaz Bowie. You changed your name. Uh, the party system was designed to divide us. The word politics did not really exist until the party system. The word politics was used and made to have a stigma to make you not think about what the government is doing to you. Yes, I agree. I have a cousin that moved to Spain. Oh, do you guys watch that show Down for Love or Down with Love or something like that? Down for Love? Dude, it's so wholesome. These Down syndrome individuals are trying to like get girlfriends or boyfriends or whatever, And there's this one guy there. I don't think he's from Spain. I can't remember where he's from. But he has an accent that reminds me of Spain. And he gets this girlfriend, or I think it's even before she's his girlfriend, and he goes, "Your beauty captivates me." And I've just been saying it so much lately. It's hilarious. Your beauty, it captivates me. It's on Netflix. Not escaping man running away. Again, politics was stigmatized to make you not want to talk about what the government is doing to you. I suppose it was, right? I don't. Yeah. I'm not smart enough to really have a well thought out I don't know what the word is. See, I can't even finish this sentence. God damn it, I hate politics. I don't hate politics. I hate shitty people. What kind of work are you doing right now? Because of the drill press thing, it's just I'm making these wooden boxes. A long table like that is a good idea. Yeah, Jim, I think so. I think it'll be good. And then rather than crank the work table up, right, on the drill press, right? Because it takes forever. It like if sometimes I do really long, like I've been making these spatulas, and sometimes I put what would you call that? An end, a cap, I don't know, on the handle, right? So it'll be like the spatulas, which is just the spatula shape, right? And then I'll put scales on either side, right? And if the handle isn't quite long enough, because I'm making them out of scrap, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't be worth me making them. I'll put a cap on the end, and so that I can, because it's end grain to end grain, so that the glue doesn't fail, I will put a plug, or I'll put a dowel into the end, right? So let's say this is the handle, right? So I'll put a dowel, and then I'll take another piece and I'll put that over top of it. And the spatula might be this long, so I have to crank it down, or it might be even longer. Crank it down, drill the hole, and then drill a hole in the small piece. I guess I would do that part first. But anyway, it's just go up, down, go up, down. It's so annoying. But if I just have that table that goes, I think that'll be fantastic. I would like to meet a nice Canadian man. My boyfriend is a grouchy jerk. What the heck? Ah. Renee says, Droopy Dick, you made my day with that screen name. Love on the Spectrum. No, that's a different one. That's a different one. That one's good too. I like that show. Love on the Spectrum is like the same idea, but on this one, they all of them just have Down syndrome. Although one of the girl had Williams syndrome or something. Anyway, if you like that kind of show, when people told me about that show, I was like, dude, what the fuck? Pardon me, sorry. I was like, what the heck? You're just like mocking these people who have like mental disadvantages. I was like, that's rude as hell. But it's not like that at all. It's not like that at all. I got it. Where I first heard about it was Shane Gillis, I think, the comedian. And because what show was it? He was on some show, and they were making fun of, or making jokes at least, that he wasn't a fan of about Down syndrome people, which is, pretty cool of him to be like, what the hell are you guys doing? He got pissed at one guy in particular. I can't remember what it was on. Anyway, so I was like, well, on the Spectrum. And then someone else told me, oh yeah, you should watch it. And I was like, that seems kind of like, what the hell are you doing? Because if you watch these other dating shows, they're terrible. This is trash TV. So I thought that was my barometer. I mean, I don't really watch those shows, but you know, you see clips of them or you hear about them, whatever, you see commercials of them, and I was like, what garbage is this? So I thought, you know, oh, this is that. They're like creating like this toxic environment for these people. I was like, that's seems like unethical, but it's not like that at all. It's actually pretty cool. Uh, uh, Roberta M. Hello. In Italy. I volunteer with special needs dance studio. I love those kids slash young adults. One of my nephews actually has Down syndrome, and I don't. When you okay, so Ashley's cousin, I want to say, also has Down syndrome, and when you live with, or I don't live with them, but like when you are closer to them, how do you say that? When you're in proximity of them, like you kind of get their quirks, and they are probably some of the funniest people ever. And I don't even think they're necessarily trying to be funny. I just think that they just their attitude is so like pure, if you will. I don't know if that's the right way to say that, but it's just like they're just so like I don't even know what the word is. They're just so good, if you will. Um Down for Love is on that. Okay, so it's Down for Love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello, Martha, by the way. Wait, were you already here? Pure is a good word for it. They exude joy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Wholesome, yes. Yeah, they're just, yeah, they're great. And like, I know like there's obviously some disadvantages that they face, right? Because the world is set up more so for, do I want to say normal people, right? But like, they're also normal. I mean, obviously there's some disadvantages, but like if people were like them, I guess maybe without the cognitive, I don't even know if it's cognitive issues, but like, you know, you can tell there's some things that they struggle with, if you will, but like, it's pretty cool, pretty cool. Uh, yeah. Anyway, how did we even start talking about that? I don't even remember. Um, you're doing well with the general description of people living with DS, Down syndrome. I've worked with children and adults, and they are humble, sincere, pure. Yeah. Well, yeah. Not as humble as me, though. I had a brother who had cerebral palsy and severe developmental issues. Through him, I learned so much. I lived in the Larch community. I don't know what that is. Larch community. Um, my sister-in-law, or my ex-sister-in-law, her brother had that cerebral palsy, I think. He was super handicapped, like mentally handicapped. He couldn't talk or anything. Actually, he could talk, but it was like that kind where you can't, like, you have to know them, you know, to hear them or to understand them. Like it just sounded like noise. And I was a little kid, so I was also like, what the heck happened here? Like I didn't understand, you know, handicap issues or disabilities. I had no, I was ignorant as heck, right, as a child. And I was just like, what? Why? Like he would always flash this flashlight in his eye, and his hands were like messed up where he could only like bend his index finger. And and he loved this flashlight, and he would like flash it in his eye, and I was like, what are you doing? But anyway, yeah. That was I don't know, I must have been, I think, oh gosh. This is my brother Mike's girlfriend at the time. And I must have been 3, 4, and 5 when I knew him. Maybe older too as well, but I just know that we were neighbors with them. And so we would go over there sometimes because my brother was dating his sister. And I can't remember. Anyways, I totally didn't had no idea about that. I didn't even know about like different races really. I didn't even know that I came from like I look white as heck, but like I have a native background on my mom and dad's side, mostly on my dad. And I didn't even know about that. Like I had no clue. I had no idea until like I remember the first black lady I ever saw was at a hospital that my mom, not my mom, but like my adoptive mom, if you will, her mom, so my grandmother, if you will, was staying in 'cause she had a stroke. And I was messing around in the doorway of her hospital room, or not hospital room, but like assisted living room, if you call it that. And anyways, I was messing around, just playing or whatever, and this lady comes up to me and tells me to play in the room or in the hall, but not in the doorway or something like this. I can't remember exactly what she said, but something like that. And I was like, what happened to you? Which is like a terrible thing. But again, I never saw a black person in my life, and I was just like, what? Why are you so dark? Yeah, it blew my mind. Blew my mind. I was like, that is crazy. But then, then I think my sister or someone was like, oh, she's a black person. And I was like, what the heck? Yeah. Obviously, as I got older, I understood these things a little better. It's getting windy. But I just said earlier that the leaves weren't falling off the trees, but now there's wind is coming. Let me turn this around. Look at this. That tree, I don't know how many leaves were on there before because I wasn't really paying attention, but look how bare it is now. That tree is one of the few that actually turned color. You can see like that one's all yellow and orange. This one's still mostly green. Anyways. It was basically a group home for adults who had mental developmental issues. My brother was nonverbal and a quadriplegic, but was full feeling. Oh, you were saying, what did you say? I can't, oh yeah, large community. Large community. Excuse me. My friend has a son with Downs, and he called what? My friend has a son. He calls him her homie with an extra chrome. Yeah, that's funny. Uh, Sarah's daughter has special needs. She brings so much joy. Yeah. Uh, anyway, okay. So what topics have we covered? We've covered drill presses, Down syndrome, politics, the weather. That means the only subject we have left now is obviously where the babies come from. So, I don't know how much longer we're going to be here, but if you're going to be here, then I'm going to be here. I lived 50 years on the normal side. 50 years on the normal side. I had a debilitating stroke. People can be dismissive when they perceive you as less than. Just saying. Oh, hell yeah. Totally. See, that sucks. I mean, especially if they're like, um, what would you say? Not strangers, like people who know you. I guess I don't know what that's like exactly, in that regard. But like with my own health issues, I didn't have a stroke or nothing like that. Just this stupid brain thing I have. Uh, when people um, assume, man, there's like a shitload of birds. Is there gonna be like a storm or something? I guess it's getting pretty gray. Man, it's gonna be my luck. Josh is gonna get here with the trailer and it's gonna be pouring rain. Just sheets of water are gonna be coming down. And then once we got it all hooked up, strapped down, it's gonna be sunny again. Although it's getting later now, huh? Yeah, it's gonna be dark soon. Anyway, what were we saying? Let me read the comment again. I lived 50 years on the normal side, had a debilitating stroke. People can be dismissive when they perceive you as less than. Right. Shoot, I forget what I was saying. Oh yeah, when people, yeah, they'll assume. Well, I don't know what you're talking about exactly, right? But yeah, I get it. But like people will assume things about you now, like uh, like leaning on a illness or limitation or something like that to get out of certain responsibilities or whatever. Like, luckily, my family has not done that, or like my wife or my in-laws or anything like that. None of them have done that, but just other people who are like, oh, yeah, yeah, no, yeah, Josh says he has a headache. I don't know what goes on with you. Strokes obviously can be very physically limiting. Um, but yeah, they'll also think that you're just I don't know, a bum, basically, maybe. Uh, Good to know that Dakota is coming to rescue you. Was wondering if you were waiting, who you were waiting for. Dakota doesn't even know this is happening. My friend Josh is coming. Can't believe you're still here. I had left the live to play in my pocket whilst I mowed. Ah, with the vintage mower. Uh, if I don't move, you would never know anything's wrong at all. Ah, especially with a name like Droopy Dick. What is your actual name? Well, you don't have to say it if you don't want to, but maybe your name is Drew or Andrew or something like that. But there's no way that those are your names. That's your initials. No rain in the forecast tonight for Lacombe, Alberta. Dude, are you sure? Because look at these skies. Whoa. Look at this. It's gray. It's windy. Oh, it's cold. Oh, that was a little hard. You will get it in a few years. Hey! Always nice to have a friend with access to a trailer capable of hauling a vehicle. It is. It is. You know what else is nice, Jim? If your vehicle doesn't shit the bed. That's what's nice. People have a difficult time when they can't see your disability, especially if you look normal. Right, yeah. As in they can't see your disability because it's inside your skull. Yeah. Does it smell like it's going to... You know what? It does not smell like that. It does not. Actually, it kind of does. Yeah, actually, it does smell like it could rain. But it could also just be like one of those where all the clouds just move across the sky real quick. Right on freaking cue. Can you hear that? Raindrops. Does it smell like it's gonna rain? No, I don't think so. Roll down the window. Oh, actually it does. Starts raining. Renee, it's not your fault. Do you hear the thunder? It's the weatherman. I said this thing the other day. It cracked me up. I don't know if I made up the saying, but or made up the saying might be the wrong way to say that. I don't know if I'm the first person to say it. Obviously, the reference is common, but someone was saying something, and I was like, I said something like, your confidence is as useful as a weatherman's predictions, or something like that. Something like that. I said it sounded way more clever when I said it in time, but anyway, yeah. You were talking about a shitload of birds flying by. There's a record number of birds going south this year. Yeah, well, these birds were just flying. I don't know if you would have seen them back here or whatever, but they were flying around. When I say shitload, there's probably only like 100 of them or something, but still, it seems like a lot. Did you sell the other truck, the one that belongs to Ken that we rode in? I did not. Actually, Josh is bringing that truck here. So, the smell of oncoming rain is called petrichor. Ah. Only 100 LOL. Well, like, I don't know. Like, that is a lot of birds, but, like, it's not a lot of birds. You know what I mean? Renee, isn't that also the name of the rain on concrete or the ground? Probably. Whatever that smell is, it's so nice. There's also this smell. Dakota and I both will smell it at times, and I'm sure other people smell it too, because it is a smell that exists, but is it a smell that brings you back to your childhood? I don't know. But for us, there's a certain smell that we only smell occasionally. And it's usually around, or maybe probably always around, a spruce tree. But not a spruce tree like in the forest or on a pathway or anything. It's in town. It has to be in town. Or at least mostly in town. It has to usually be in town. Perhaps there have been times that it wasn't, but there's this certain smell that I think spruce trees mixed with like traffic, I don't know, neighborhoods, grass, together, there's like this certain smell that brings us back to our childhood. Because when we were babies, okay, I'm older than him by 14 months. But when we were young, okay, we lived in these like these um like these shit buildings. I can't remember what it's actually called, but anyways, like these townhouses, right? Basically low income housing, okay? And our mother was not a good mother, if you will. So we spent a lot of time by ourselves. And then we were given away, if you will, abandoned at the babysitters. And at the babysitters, there was this certain smell that was outside. And sometimes we will smell it. And I think when I smell it, it's a good smell. Like, it's comforting. But then there's also this certain, I don't know how to describe it better than that. There's just a certain quality to it that it's nice. But I don't smell it that often. A smelly smell that smells smelly. That's right. Concrete Rain. I think that's going to be my band name. Concrete Rain. Oh, yes. Drops of... I don't know. I tried to work rebar into there. How about the smell of worms? Do they smell good or something? Was that before or after you met Alex? Which was what before? project? Well, we don't really have projects here if you're talking about like project housing. Petrichor would be a good band name. Oh, that would. You forgot to tell us how big it's born. Well, I was joking, but yeah. So, Josh, how did you meet Alex? Oh, crazy, because it actually was in the rain. Is that what you were saying? I don't know how you put those together. Drops of Rebar is the name of our first single. Ah, there you go. Okay, how I met Alex. Yeah, I don't know if I've told you this before, but have you ever gone whale watching? It's pretty fun. I don't know actually if it's fun. I can't actually tell you it's fun. It's enjoyable. Is it fun? I guess it's fun. It's a different type of emotion. It's so freaking cool. I think fun is the wrong word. Anyway, so have you ever had to wear Okay, so we went to this, Tofino in BC. Oh, Droopy. What was your name again? Droopy Dick? Droopy Pecker? What was your name again? Okay, he said he was from BC, right? Or he lives in BC. Okay, so Tofino. It's a spot on the island. And they have like whale watching. Whale watching all over the island, but Vancouver Island. But anyway, there's this place called Tofino, and it's like a little town on the ocean there, and obviously it's on an island. Duh, it's on the ocean. They have whale watching, and I've never gone on the ocean before that. I don't think ever in my life. But we went there. Me and Ashley and her parents. They brought me on one of their vacations. Okay, and I don't know. Was weird. I don't know how old I was. Roberta says, hello, Josh. Hello, everybody. The video freezed for a while as soon as you called my name, lol. Now I'm watching with some daily. Hope Dakota arrives for rescue soon, or maybe he already did. Not Dakota, but Josh is coming. Drew has grandbabies. Oh, Droopy Dick, right. Droopy Pecker. Anyways, okay, sorry. How I met Alex. There's this place called Tofino. They do whale watching. The crew or the boat that we went on, you could pick like a Zodiac, which is like a rubber dinghy, okay? That's big. Or you could pick like this big ass boat that looked like a mini cruise ship, kind of. I don't know how to explain it better than that. It's like a cruise ship, like it had like the and all the windows and stuff, but it was like small. Like a cruise ship is like the size of a freaking warehouse. This was like the size of large garage, like the size of my shop. Okay, so like I don't know, maybe it was 60 feet long or something like that. Okay, so not huge but big. Okay, and tall, like 3 levels tall. Maybe like it was 2 levels. I can't remember. Anyways, you could go on either one of those. And if we went on the Zodiac, then we could go private. Just me, Ashley, Joel, and Alex, I think it was. Alex is Ashley's cousin, and Joel is Ashley's cousin, okay? I think it was just the 4 of us. Can't remember. Anyway, if you've ever gone whale watching, they'll put you in this survival suit, right? It looks like a snowsuit, kind of. And then, speaking of rain, if it's raining, they'll also ask you to put on a yellow rain jacket, okay? And this thing is made out of freaking rubber, okay? It's made out of, like, have you ever, like, what can I compare it to? Okay, this rubber is like sticky. Okay, a brand new ping pong paddle. Have you ever opened up a brand new ping pong paddle and it's just like, it's just like, it's not even, it's like so it's so, you'll stick to it, okay? So I freaking try to put on this raincoat. And, sorry, this is a sidebar. I try to put on this raincoat, and the sleeve was stuck like this, okay? And so they're giving me the debrief, like, okay, everybody listen up. And I'm like trying to put on this freaking coat. I'm like, all right, everybody, we're gonna try to find 3 different whale species today, and possibly a pod of orca. They are the local blah blah blah. They only eat salmon, and so the fisheries are over there. Sometimes they try to break into the net, and I'm just like, God. And then I hear, sir, 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 huh? Me? Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, what? And they're like, do you mind not doing that right now? And I'm like, dude, I'm trying to put it on. And then it goes, and then I go on. So it looked like I was just screwing around. Oh, I'm just trying to put it on. And then it like peeled off, but it was so like stuck on itself. It was so rubber that I couldn't it was like trying to like, I don't know how to like compare it to anything else. It's like, I don't know. It's like trying to peel a sticker off of off of uh off a piece of Tupperware, and you just can't do it. It's just hard. I couldn't get it off. Anyway, they're like, okay, it's raining, so we have to wear life jackets, blah blah blah, because the waves are big. Okay, so whatever. So we put on these stupid yellow coats over these survival suits, and then we had to put on these life jackets, even though the survival suit has flotation device in them. But anyway, so then we go on to the, no, not a scuba suit. You wouldn't, it was like it looked like a winter ski onesie. It was like puffy. I don't know how you could swim in them very well. Like, obviously you could swim if you could move your arms and stuff, right? And they have like these boots that are attached to it, but yeah, no hands. Anyways, I get on my gear, and you wear like the Paddington Bear freaking hat thing. Anyway, we get on the boat. It's just the 4 of us plus the guide, if you will. And we're going around, and it's pouring rain. And as we're going around, we're getting so close to the cliffs. And I was like, dang, man, we can get close to these cliffs. I'm like, how deep's the water here? And he's like, oh, and he looks at like the little range finder or whatever it's called. I don't know, depth finder. He's like, oh, we're at about 300 feet right here. I was like, what? We're like literally like this far away from the land. I was like, how the frick are we 300 feet deep? Anyway, he's like, okay, if we go around here, if there's any whales in here, they should breach close by here, because they're just waiting to feed on something or whatever. So we go around, right, all slow, and then he's like we hear on the radio, or I couldn't even understand it. It was like, and he's like, Roger that. And he's like, okay, it looks like there's a gray whale over there. So as we're going along, we turn around. Then these orcas come, and they're like, sounds so cool. So we decide, he goes, hey, do you want to see the gray whale, or do you want to hang with these orcas? And Ashley loves orcas. She freaking loves them. Did Pennywise show up? Oh, because of the raincoat. Straight Jacket Demons. This could remind me of the Buffy Gentleman episode. Okay. Anyway, Ashley really likes orcas, so we're okay. Well, let's watch the orcas. If they find the gray whale, if they find it, because they saw it on, someone saw it earlier and then they saw it on the radar, so they didn't actually see it just yet. So we're gonna drive, boat 20 minutes away when we can see these orcas, and they're super close because there are new laws that didn't allow you to drive up to orcas, but if they surface near you, you didn't have to drive away, if you will, right? You could just chill there. So, and they're close. They're like from here to the building away, okay? Close. Like, that's probably like 50 feet or something, okay? Not far at all. And so we're watching them, and then the guide's like telling us all these things, and then like, oh yeah, their dorsal fins are this, and blah blah blah. The males are this size, and da 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 da, and they eat this, and they do that, and they blah blah blah. And these ones are the locals, so they eat salmon only. And then there's a migrating pod that is over there at the moment, and those ones eat seals and blah blah blah. Anyways, so we're learning all this stuff. And then I actually, speaking of that, the orca, one of them, there was a duck or some sort of bird floating in the water, right? And keep in mind, it's like, right, it's like, it's rough, but not so rough, okay? Pouring rain. This thing just comes up, eats the freaking bird. Actually, first it didn't get the bird. It just bumped it, and the bird just went, and then settled back down. Pouring rain. Probably didn't want to fly away or something. I don't know. Maybe its wings were too wet. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyways, then it comes up again. Eats the freaking bird. And the guide said, he's like, that's the first time I've ever seen an orca eat a bird before. And he was a photographer, so he's taking pictures of it. I don't know if he got a shot of that or not, but that's cool. Anyway, we saw them probably for like an hour or something. Then we hear on the radio again, yeah, we found the gray whale. All right, cool. I've never seen a gray whale before. Let's go over there. So we start petering along. That other ship, or that other whale watching boat, the one that I said kind of looked like a ship or whatever, like a cruise ship, it was over there. And it was like, okay, say it's supposed to be like this, okay? It was like this. And I was like, man, is that boat supposed to be like that? Is it supposed to be like that? And the dude's like, nah, it's probably just the waves, and he's probably turning right now. Anyway, so we're, right, you can barely hear each other. We get closer, and then we stop, and there's like 7 boats in a big circle, like far, but like they're all in the general area. And you can see people like, oh, they're pointing, whatever. So they see something. So we're looking, we have these binoculars, and we're like looking through and stuff, right? And no shit, that boat that's sideways like this, it stopped. Like, everyone stopped in this big circle, right? And it's like, it's doing this like weird bobby thing. And then it like tips, and then you just hear, right? It like starts its engine, and it goes, and then it goes back, right? And it's like, it's all loud and like ominous, and people are like, oh my god, what's going on, blah blah blah, right? You can like see other people freaking out and stuff. Where we were, I don't know, maybe 100 feet or something from this gray whale. It's like over there to our left, and that boat was over here to the right. And so, kind of want to see the whale. Also, what's up with this boat over here? It's like flipping, but it's not flipping. They turned it on, flipped back. So it's like high, not adrenaline, high anxiety, like our guide is like, hey, freaking whatever the boat's name is called, your listing or whatever he says to the starboard. I don't know the freaking language. And then you just hear, and he's like, Roger that. And I'm like, what are they doing? They're like, oh, he took on water in his bilge. I don't know. His water inside the boat that he needs to get rid of, but it's not pumping out or something. Bilge pump. The bilge pump is not pumping out or something like this. Something like that. Anyway, so we're all sitting there, right? I'm like looking at it, looking at the whale, looking at it, and I'm sitting at this point. I'm sitting on there's like benches inside the boat, but I'm sitting on the wall, if you will, like the outer tube. I'm sitting on there, and keep in mind it's still, but you get like this tether to hang on to that is like on it's like a rope, if you will, that goes around the whole boat, and you can hang on to that. And so I'm hanging on to it, and I'm watching, and I'm watching, and I'm watching, right? And it's super fascinating. And there's like, I don't know, 10 other boats, I would say, maybe, something like that. And so we kind of move around. We move around. But that boat, it keeps turning on and doing whatever it's doing. Every other boat is kind of like doing a circle, so you can get, because you're only allowed to get within, I can't remember how many feet, but a certain amount of feet of it. And we're like farther away. So we're all taking turns, and then those boats would leave, whatever. Or they would just go further away or whatever. So then, and then when it was our turn to get close, we get close, and I'm on the wall thing of the boat, right? And when he goes, and it like goes, and the front lifts up, and I wasn't thinking. He probably said, yo, you should hang on for a second. But I was hanging on to the thing. But you know when you like lose your balance in such a way that your feet are like, you just look like a dumbass. Your feet are just like up in the air, and you're like, oh, and I'm like, you can't really hang on to the shit. Luckily, my jacket is made out of Spider-Man's web, and I like, I'm like this off the boat. I'm like, oh, and I'm like, my arm is like gripping on both sides so I can stay on, because the boat is made out of rubber, and I'm basically made out of rubber, and I'm like, and then, and then I'm trying to get up, and he like notices me, because everyone's like, oh, are you okay? Like, there's Ashley and Joel and Alex, oh, and they're like trying to help me up, hanging on to my legs, so my legs are up here, and trying not to fall off. Anyway, he stops, which makes me able to counter my balance back into the dinghy, and we're next to basically he stops, and we're basically next to this boat now, right? And who the heck is on the boat? Okay, but Alex taking pictures or video. I wasn't sure at the time. He's with a digital camera. Okay, you know, like before cell phones. Well, cell phones existed, but like cameras were still very normal. He's taking video of me, and I was like, what the dude, is this guy making fun of me? He's like on there. Dude, his boat is basically sinking. It didn't sink. It was actually perfectly fine. But here I am trying not to freaking drown. So when we were done the tour, so we went and looked at this gray whale for like, I don't know, like 10 minutes or 15 minutes or something. And then we were that boat's like safety. I don't even know if you'd call it safety. I'd just call it like, hey, if something's going wrong, we can do something about it. So that boat went, I don't know how many people were on it, probably like 30 people. And there was only 4 on our boat, and there was a room probably for, I don't know, 10 maybe. Anyways, we followed them. And Alex, who I didn't know at this point, when he gets off his boat, he's looking for me, and he starts laughing. You know his laugh where he's like, I can't do his laugh, but you know his laugh, right? If you watch his channel, Curiosity Inc. And he's like, was that you? Are you falling off the boat? Are you okay? And he's like showing me. He's like, look at this. He's like clicking through pictures, and then he has a video, and it's like, and it's just me with my legs up, trying to hang on with my sticky jacket. I'm like, ah. Anyways, that's how I met Alex, because he's like, what's your email? I'll email you these pictures. And so, yeah, I got his email, and then since I was part of his email, when he got his store and stuff, I was part of his newsletter, and that's how I met Alex. That's how I met Alex. Josh better not pull up until this story is done. Well, he's not here yet. Giving the sea life a show, lol. Bootjack Clayshack, long time no see. This is a whale of a tale. Yeah, big fish story. Too many fat people on the side of the boat. Right, yeah. Yeah, they started this. Cool story, thanks. Oh, you're new. You're new. So, that story just is a joke. That didn't actually happen. How I actually met Alex is I went to his store to get a Canon, and he had a Canon once upon a time, but he didn't have one when I went there. But then we got to talking. Alex is very friendly, very nice, very kind with his time, and that's how we became friends. I just went to his store a few times, and then, yeah. I hooked you in. Somebody sure kissed the Blarney Stone. What's the Blarney Stone? How Josh met Alex. What a great way to end the week. Right? I don't know if that story was as good as the other ones I've told, but most of that stuff actually happened in real life, so it was easier for me to tell. I didn't actually almost fall off the boat, and I actually took off that stupid jacket. It was just too hard to move in because it was so sticky. It was like it was made out of like tar, and I was just sticking to myself. I was like, how the hell does anyone wear these? It should be slippery. So I don't know what the deal was with mine. Anyways, I ended up taking it off. In real life, we did go whale watching, and it was raining, but it wasn't raining that badly. And there was a boat that was doing that, but they went back to shore right away. Yeah, most of that story is actually true, so easy to tell. The ones where I'm like making most of it up, frick, that's hard. Like the tiger one at the zoo, that one was incredibly hard, but I think that's one of my best ones. I don't know. Which one is your favorite Alex story so far? A lot of these Alex stories have water in them. Oh, the one at the rec center, also mostly true. The first one, not the second one where he was dressed like Elvis. Or someone was dressed like Elvis. Who was dressed like Elvis? I can't remember. The parachute one. Okay, I forget that one. I forget that one. I like the snow fort one. Ooh, the snow fort one. What the heck was that one? I don't even kind of remember that one. The stories are always a hit. The whale story is more believable than went to get a Canon story. I really did. Because I wanted to make a replica one. The tiger one for sure. That one was so good. Dude, that was so good because Clint was there. That was great. The water slide one. Okay. Man, there's many I don't remember. It was where you were working in a movie set and you had to tame a tiger or something. Yeah. Dude, I totally, like, I had no idea what the hell I was talking about. I remember, yeah, I was like, yeah, that sheet of copper, and I was like going, I was like, there's no way someone's gonna think that that's fake, because why is that a detail? Sometimes I'll talk myself into a corner and I'm like, how do I get out of here? I'll talk the story. Yeah, I'm not a very good liar, so I just have to like, I have to rely on real elements. I wish you could make a video of all the stories. Yeah, that'd be fun. I like the outside your house in a big snowstorm. You had to make rooms and stuff, like on the sidewalk. Oh, I vaguely remember that one. I vaguely remember that one. I had to put it on a 2-amp charger. I will find out if the battery is trash sometime tomorrow. What? Oh, your lawnmower? Oh, hell yeah. Go Oilers. All right. See you later, Droopy Dick. Good to see you. Subscribe. Check out some of my videos. I mean, I don't actually, before you go, how did you find us here? Did you just go through live videos, or do you know what I'm about, or what? Josh, that's how I met you. Alex says he told you and mentored you to start a channel. Oh, he did tell me. Well, I already had a channel started, but he told me that I should do vlogs. And I was like, yeah, that's lame. Excuse me. Oh, your Silverado. Ah. Hey, does anyone know if there's a good place to eat here in Lacombe? Man, I love going on road trips. I hate breaking down. Thank you. Sorry, I'm back. The early Josh videos. He was so lil. Hey, man. Shit. Okay. Let's go for a little walk, shall we? I gotta see when this gas station closes. Just on the feed, I've enjoyed your ramblings. Okay, well, if you stick around, I'll look forward to seeing you in the comment section of my videos. If you comment, maybe you don't, I don't know. But yeah, Droopy Dicks. Guys, imagine he joined my Patreon and I wrote his name on my garage door. That would be hilarious. Okay, let's see when this guy closes. Oh, there's a Bitcoin ATM inside. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys in my pocket for a second. Excuse me. When do you guys close?
We close 10.
10? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay. Let me grab. There we go. I'll get this. And I'll get this as well.
$7.60.
Actually,
Yeah.
sorry. I'm also gonna get a drink. Thank you.
Okay. $11.26.
On debit, please.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, thank you. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I have 2 older vehicles. I know about car issues. You are at least able to fix some stuff. Me or Amy? Amy can probably do anything. I think Amy actually used to be engineer at NASA or something. Get me out of your pocket. Sounds like these haven't been washing a bit. I haven't worn this in a long time. Gonna give me a seizure watching this pocket. My bad. Okay. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'll be right back again. Oh gosh, he's an hour away. I just checked his message. He asked when we closed and stuff. He said that he got delayed because he had to get a different trailer that was longer. Gosh darn it. I can fix anything if I know what is wrong with it. That's like anyone. Oh. All right. Okay. It'll be the 12 days of Christmas in no time. Yeah. Hey, the more people who join my Patreon, the easier it is to do that. Please drop a quick line on your socials when you make it home, okay? Okay, maybe I'll on this video, if I keep this, like this is already 2 hours in. Gosh, that's so long. I'm gonna lose like 18 subscribers because of this video. But we're hanging out. We're hanging out. Okay, what am I eating? Carrots. As you can see, carrot stick here of candy. Oh. I didn't know you could seal these. Remember the good old days when you just had 5-cent candies in like those plastic bins? Seems to me you gained a few new followers. Oh, maybe I did. Well, one. I have a few subscribed. When you fall in the pool and get tangled in it. Oh, that was a good one. See you later, Freddie. Jim, do you have freedom now? I'm old. They were 1 penny each. Oh, yeah, the good old days. Before my good old days. Man, the ones that taste like soap. Who are those for? Who's like, you know what? Sometimes when I wash my hair, I get some of the rinse off in my mouth. Could we make that into a candy? Like, why would you want that? Not till after mid-November. Ashley's calling me. I'll be right back, okay? Ashley's calling me. I'll be right back. I am back. I watched you ever since you made the banana bread at Christmas time. Then decided to make banana boards. Ah. That was a while ago. Sarah L, do you need an app for Patreon? So Patreon is like a subscription based social media, I guess. I don't know if you'd call it social media. There's a link in my regular vlogs description. There might be in here too. It's a tiered system. I have 6 tiers. Tier 1 is $1. And the only perk you get, if you will, is I'll write your name on my garage door. The second tier is $3. Oh, and you also get the live videos. The second tier is $3. You get everything from the last one, but then you also get extra Christmas gifts, which is basically at the end of the year, December 31st. If you're in the live feed, even if you're not in the tiers that normally receive the build of the month, for anyone, for any of the unclaimed build of the months, you have a chance to receive one of those for free. That's $3. So name on the door, the extra live videos, and extra Christmas gifts. Tier 3 is $10. You get the same thing, but you also get a 10% off discount code for anything that you purchase from me via my email, orderfromjosh@gmail.com, or my website, I guess, too. Yeah, so I think that's it. Of course, you can see it by checking out my Patreon, because I'm gonna forget some things. Tier 4 is $20. You get all that stuff, and you get your name in the hat. And the name in the hat is basically for the month of October, for example, or we haven't made it yet. The month of September, we made a little wooden box. That was the build of the month. One person receives that, but everyone who's in tier 4 and up, so the $20 tier and up, gets their name in the hat, and it's like a spinny wheel, whatever we... Excuse me, sorry. I had a burp stuck in my chest. Yeah, you just click the thing and blah, blah, blah. I don't know how to explain that better than that. I don't know where my mind's at right now. For some reason, I'm lost for words on that. But basically, I put all the names in a wheel. We spin the wheel. It's electronic, online. It's random. And one person gets that thing. If no one claims it, if they decide they don't want it for whatever reason, and that's okay. At the end of the year, we will give it away. That's the extra Christmas gifts, or the leftover Christmas gifts. I forget what I called it. Yeah, so there's the build of the month. I don't know if there's something else. I forget. Yeah, and then next after that is the $100 tier. And so if you watch my vlogs and you see how it says thanks for watching and it has names in there, those people are in the $100 tier. You get all the same stuff, plus you get a shout out, plus you get $20 spending allowance. It used to be print of the month, but I was running out of prints and I didn't want to do doubles and stuff. So now it's just a $20 spending allowance that you can bank. You can bank it for as long as you want. So you can, like, if you were a patron member for, I don't know, 8 months, that's $160, right? $160 that you can spend however you like. And you can use the coupon or the discount. All the promotions are, you can use all of them all at once. And I think, yeah, so all the same stuff plus those two things. And then if you're crazy, you can be in the $1,000 tier, and I forget what's in there. It's a ridiculous amount of money to pay to to have to show support, but there's a bunch of stuff in there as well. You get like a free. You get a $1,600 value or less, or yeah, $1,600 or less. You can choose canvas print. You get the $20 spending allowance. You get an ad. Some other stuff. I can't remember what all it is, but yeah. I like the variety here. It's not a one-trick channel. Oh, it's because it's my real life. What the heck? Oh, that's uncomfortable. Okay, we'll keep that off for now. That's a little bit. I don't like that either. All right. Is there something we can pull up to see when we started watching you? I don't know. Do you see the traffic? Someone commented about that. What is all your favorite Josh vlogs? Oh, you're asking them. I know some of my favorite vlogs that I've made where I was like proud of them. I can't remember what they are now, but like there was some where I was like, dang, that one came together really nice. Josh has a lifestyle so far removed from mine that I enjoy all his vlogs, but I do enjoy the build vlogs. But I don't? Do you mean don't or do? I don't. I enjoy his vlogs because his life is so much different, but I also like the build vlogs. I don't know. I remember Josh since the lady's house that Alex took over eventually. The Potter house, right? I definitely watched Alex first, so Sarah. I think Dakota went to the Potter's house too. He did, yes. Your wheel sounds better than Dakota's. Dakota's is like every week. Mine's is once a month. One day we'll see a telefilm. What's a telefilm? Called How I Met Alex. Who should the lead actors be? I've been here since the Potter's house. I just never comment. Well, wife to Jason, welcome to the comment section. I found Alex from the Potter's House series as recommended by YouTube, which eventually led me to Josh. The best decision YouTube ever made was telling you about Alex so that you could learn about me. I was watching you when you had your accident and was rushed to the hospital. It was scary. Glad you're doing good. The brain thing? Or the wasp sting? That was so funny. Brendan Fraser for Alex. Cole Sprouse for Josh. I don't know who Cole Sprouse is, but you would need to have a younger Brendan Fraser. Same here. Alex recommended we all watch Josh. Well, thank you. Didn't even know YouTube did lives. Josh's live was the first I ever watched. I've been here since. Cool. I think you said a personal phone call for the $1,000 tier. Oh, yes! Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be a phone call, but any sort of, yeah, if you want to chat and we can talk about doing stuff for your ad or whatever. That was like, it could be a studio visit, but some people don't live here. Potter's house here as well. That was Josh's debut on the Curiosity Inc. vid. I think he did a studio tour before that. Potter's house for me too. Josh and Dakota bewitched us all. Hey, there you go. One of my favorite vlogs or favorite videos is the Joker says Crocus. Oh yeah, you know how much grief I got for that one? People thought I was satanic because of that video. I was like, what the heck? That's unreasonable. What the hell? Who do you think I am? Chris McQuaig. We had a few videos up before the Potter's house. Or he had a few videos up before the Potter's. Old studio tour and painting that Jean Jacket. I started watching during the Potter's House as soon as he disclosed the YouTube name. Well, thank you very much. Martha says, Renee, it was a video call for the $1,000 tier. Can you imagine? Yeah, imagine I just had a drone on in your ear. By the way, I didn't come up with these. That was Matthew. Matthew Fox. Our old moderator. He might even be lurking here. Well, he actually came up with so many ideas, and we just narrowed them down. Well, so did I. I came up with tons of ideas too. And we're like, what is the best things that we can put in here? So you get actually a higher value of art than you actually pay. And I remember someone wanted to give me $1,000 just for free, just for fun. And I was like, what? For what? And they're, oh, I just like what you do here on your channel. And I was like, well, I appreciate that, but I can't let you do that. And I was like, why don't you join my Patreon at the $1,000 tier? I was really hoping they'd do it because I haven't had one yet. And they're like, no, I don't want to do that. I was like, come on, please, just do it. I've never had one before. And they didn't. But they did end up sending me $1,000, which I didn't accept. And then they sent it a different way. They found out about my direct deposit PayPal or something like that. And I was like, you sneaky bastard. I always decline those. I appreciate them, but I never want people to be like, oh, remember that time I this, so now you owe me that? I will never that for your this. So I appreciate those things, but join my Patreon or buy my art so you get something in return for your support, rather than that, because I don't want your feelings to be hurt, and I don't want to let you down in a way that you're not prepared for. I've been watching since the Potter's House and subscribed when you started your vlog. YouTube keeps putting up old vlogs. I thought that was a new one with your bro. Watched it all again. LOL. Oh, that one was new, but it's just from a year ago. I just put it out a couple days ago. That's just old footage. I'm just so behind because I just kind of stopped doing YouTube stuff. One of my favorite Josh videos is the bee sting. The used car sales crack me out. Dude, that is one of the best. Actually, I think he's on my website. Patricia's left now, but I think he's on my website. Yeah, we put a few Easter eggs on the website. OMG, the bee sting, epic. Oh, that was so funny. That was so funny. I couldn't believe it. I literally woke up feeling fine. Feeling fine. I slept on the couch, I remember. I think. Maybe I remember incorrectly, but I get up. I'm not even sure why I fell asleep on the couch. But anyways, I get up, go to the bathroom, look in the mirror, and I just crack up. I just start laughing because I look so stupid. That was so funny. Dawn also saw me on the Potter's House and then found me here. Amy said, I had to stop watching vlogs because I ran out of words to compliment you, Josh. I feel like you're being facetious. How long have you been on YouTube? I got a YouTube announcement thing that said congratulations on 10 years. Because I started it when I was like, I don't know, like 16 or 17. Or 18 maybe. Maybe when I was 18. Sissy Drago says, Josh, I have your heavy as heck metal turkey leg. Still best piece of art I own. Hell yeah, that's so great. You took part in the auction. That was also Matthew Fox's idea. That was I wanted him to be an auctioneer in it. I wanted him to be like $20, $20 bill. Now 25, now 26, 27, but he didn't want to do it. He was too self-conscious. Started watching with the Potter's House along with most others. Not sure when or how, but now we're friends, so I guess you can sometimes just trust strangers on the internet. I don't know if I trust you yet, Renee. I was watching Alex the day he was at the Potter's House, and that was the first time seeing you. Love the paintings. Thank you. Yeah, I can't figure the new tariff/custom duty form. And our post office is on strike again. Oh yeah, the post office is on strike. I forgot about that. I'm on the art wait list for a metal wasp from Josh for the patio wall if he ever gets around to it. Oh, I will get around to it. Sorry. I need things to, like, some things are easier to make for me because I have the parts for them. I'm glad that you have the patience. Did you order that like 4 years ago? I'm sorry. That's why I tell people the wait list is long. There is no estimated time. Please don't send a deposit because I don't know if I can make it, but I will try to. Watching Jakota watching your video was the funniest thing I've ever watched. Oh, so good. So good. He's just laughing so hard at me. I bought the rooster print and forgot to ask you to sign it. Oh, I'm sorry. How's Landon doing? Oh, Landon broke both of his freaking legs. Yeah. So, as you guys know, Landon really likes magpies, right? He's super into magpies. And in his new house, if you guys don't follow Landon's YouTube, he doesn't post very much, but check out his YouTube channel or his Instagram. Anyway, he's doing renovations. His kitchen's really small. I told him to vlog this, but I don't know if he's gonna keep doing YouTube or not. But anyways, I helped him put in a new kitchen window. He's gonna put in some stuff. Anyway, he has a cement slab outside of his house. And I told him he should build his kitchen into that, because it's already there. If it has a grade beam under it or anything. Anyway, that's unrelated. So he's doing these renos. Goes onto his roof on this shit wooden ladder. Okay? I don't know if you ever step on a wooden ladder. Oh, almost dropped my candy. I don't know if you've ever been on a wooden ladder, but don't freaking go on a wooden ladder that's old. Don't do it, especially one that has like weather checking in the end grains of the rungs, because that means that it's getting weak. Anyway, he goes up this freaking ladder, fine, comes down it, goes up it, I don't know how many times. Then he goes up it again, and he's confident in it now, because even though it's creaky and clearly a piece of shit, he he just trusts it. I don't know. Anyways, he goes up it, and then so he likes magpies, right? And he has this giant tree in his front yard, big ass spruce tree, and he has, I don't know what those trees are called that has like they're like all the branches are faced up, but they have leaves on them. Anyways, there's a magpie in there, so he goes to take a picture of it. Oh, I just got a text. I gotta answer later. Goes to take a picture of it, and I don't know what he was thinking, but anyways, he ran across his house roof and goes to go down the wooden ladder, and now he's in a hurry, so he goes around. First rung, snaps. Snap, 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 snap. His leg gets stuck in it. Twists, all weird. His back flies into the freaking rest of the rungs. Snaps those. They all break. And he does like the splits kind of. This leg is probably already busted in there. And just the way that he lands on his other leg, breaks that leg. Both of his legs just busted because he wants to take a picture of a freaking magpie. Freaking Landon. I pushed my way into friendship with Josh. I even showed up in his town. Now he can't get rid of me. What? 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 Wow. Yeah, I made that up. His legs are fine. Landon is fine. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. I was kidding. Sounds like a fib. Amy heard it. Did he fall off his bed from laughing so hard? Yeah, Dakota, he did. Yeah, he did. Troy was laughing so hard he did the salty slug without meaning to. Yeah, there you go. Josh, tell the truth. You broke its legs like you broke my arm. Hey, that's a good joke. Josh, that's your friend Josh live in Canada. It's getting dark. Yeah, he called me. I mean, did he call me? Yeah, he called me earlier. He called me. I said, oh, he's calling me now. I probably forgot to update you. Did I? Yeah, he got delayed. He had to get a different trailer. Because he had to get a longer trailer and one with a better winch. So he's delayed. So he's an hour behind. I think you were right. I think he did fall off the bed. I thought Josh's vlog was amazing, but watching Dakota made it twice as funny. Yeah, it was hilarious. You should make Landon a magpie. Ah, yeah. Oh, I say we're friends, but I do pay him $20 a month. Oh, yeah, you do. I was going to ask if you had a GoFundMe. Damn it, Josh, you got Hector and I believe in it. I kind of suspected you were drawing the longbow. I never heard that expression before. Oh, I did say it was delayed. Okay. Yeah. He was delayed. Bummer for me, but that's okay. I was thinking about just dragging my truck home, you know, with like straps, pulling it down the highway. The bee sting episode, definitely. Sorry, Josh, but that was hilarious. No, it was hilarious. It was hilarious, Roberta. If I would have been offended by people laughing at me, I wouldn't have put it up. I knew people were gonna laugh. That's why I put it up, because it's just so funny. People's misfortune is often funny, and like there can obviously be malicious laughter, but like even if there was, like, I don't care. That was great. All right, enough with the candy. Let's eat something a little more healthy, a little more health conscious. Some Reese, what is this called? Reese sticks. I'm going through photos now looking for interiors and found so much more. LO. What? What do you mean? I couldn't stop laughing. Dude, I'm glad. I'm glad that was the reaction. And it says it was scary. Oh, it can be. I wasn't worried at all. I'm going through photos now, looking for interiors and found so much more. What? So you can post them? Who are you talking to? What are you posting? I want to be a part of it. Towed an ex's car 80 miles with a chain when the engine blew up. Was not a fun trip. Why did you do it? You should have left her behind. You should have said, lady, it was nice knowing you. This is what they call karma. You know how I know it was her that you broke up? Because you were nice enough to go tow her vehicle. I would have been like, suck it, lady. Still kicking. I'm wait. Landon! Landon's here. Did you hear the story, Landon? Did you, what are the chances that he pops on right after I tell the story of him breaking both his legs? I wish I didn't say it. Maybe he wouldn't have known to go along with it, but I wish I didn't say it was a fake story. Oh, thank you, Clay Bite Ceramics, for the super chat. For the $10. You got me on the Landon story. Hello, turn this on. Good timing. Oh, you did hear it. I was very tempted, he says. Jim says about leaving her. They're already talking. I've been looking at photos. I don't have digital. It's actual photos. Oh, but what does that have to do with it? Like the context, it's completely. I have no idea what you're talking about. Scrumptious. Ah, yes. Wait, are you saying yes? You heard it? You heard the story? Or are you saying yes to something else, Landon? Oh, what? Oh, for some reason my super chat up here, it says 9.9 and then underneath it says 9. It's like 9.9 up there and 9 right here. Sorry, I just jumped in. I didn't have anything else to say. Oh, okay. Threats were good? Hi, Martha. Threats were good. Martha's been threatening Landon in a good way. I think he meant treats. I clocked it as soon as you started talking about Landon. Wait. Didn't someone ask about Landon, though? So someone was like, hey, how's Landon? And then I was like, oh, Landon? And you're like, liar. You lying sack of shit. I can tell that's not true right off the bat. Martha says, glad you enjoyed it. I hope you like the treats too. By the way, guys, if you want to see, possibly, I don't know, but we're going to have another store for Christmas. Landon said he probably doesn't have time, like he didn't have time last year, but maybe he will have some stuff. I don't know, but we might have another store coming up for Christmas here in Spruce Grove, Stony Plain area. I said here like I'm there right now, but this is Lacombe. We won't have it here in Lacombe. That would be not good for us. But yeah. So yeah, it'll be fun to do that again. I'm just trying to find a good spot. I don't know of, like, I've been looking. I even went to some, and then I called a realtor who represented this one building or whatever. What do you call it? The listing agent. And she said, don't you think you're a little too broke for this? She didn't say that, but that was her sentiment. And I was like, what? What the fuck? What? Pardon me. What the heck? Why would you? What do you mean? She didn't even know who I was or what I was doing. She was just like, "Why are you calling me?" I thought that was funny. And I'm like, "Well, I'm like, do you happen to know what the rent is?" She's like, yeah, I am the listing agent. Of course I know what the rent is." And I was like, "All right. Is he here? Is he here? Is he here? I saw a dually." Come on. The light is red. But it's green now. No, not that. Not that. Oh, there's the police. Oh. Oh, was it not a dually? It must have not been a dually. I saw it too quickly. Okay, never mind. 2:52 a.m. here in the UK. I think I need some sleep, so it's good night to you all. Oh, good night, Jane. Well, with 2 broken legs, when he's had time to make it. When has he had time to make anything? Right. Josh, you got a pillow and a blanket too? I actually do have a blanket because I had the bumper wrapped in a blanket. I did, LOL. I turned it on about 1 minute before. Nice. Nice. We were hoping to come back for Josh's show in April. Oh, that'll be fun. There's a lot lizard by the fence. Is there? This would not be a place for a prostitute, really, but that would be funny. Daryl is here. Did I know that already? I just saw your name. Daryl. The agent said the price, and then Josh said, "I'm too broke for that." No, she said the price was not too much. It was only 2,200 a month, and I was like, "Yeah, but I only need it for 1 month." And then she said, "You'll take it for 5 years, or you won't take it at all." And I said, "I don't want it for 5 years. I want it for 1 month. How about 5 weeks, ma'am?" Daryl's been here for a couple hours. Daryl started a new business. I don't know what it is, something to do with vehicles. I asked if my brother wanted to work for him. And now I don't know what's going on with that, but I saw that. So if you guys want to support Daryl's new business, well, you'll have to figure out what it is, because I don't know what it is or where it is. Oh. Oh, is Renee leaving? She's abandoning us. I might need to go to bed soon too. Early morning with the Club Scouts tomorrow. Club Scouts. I don't know what that is. I imagine it's like Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts, kind of. I've got to go. I have to get the 2 bins from the curb and such. Goo night all. All right. Goo night, Guitar, Missy. He should be here soon. When he comes, I'm going to go. We've been on for almost 3 hours. Man, I still need to sneeze. I think I already did sneeze once, but I need to sneeze again. What else? What else? What else? That reminds me of this car salesman. When Ashley bought her car, he kept going, "What else? What else? What else?" When he was trying to tell about like the features and stuff. What else? What else? What else? Because it was between this Honda CR-V and this Toyota RAV4, and she really liked the Toyota RAV4, but she didn't like that it didn't come in the colors that she liked. And so she was like, okay, tell me about this car. And he's like, oh, well, it's got this, it's got that. We have this, doesn't have that, no longer needs this, has that, spare tire, da da da, better field of view. What else? What else? Oh, yes, heated seats. What else? What else? And I was just like, God damn it, dude, you're making it her go not really care for this car now. This is why I get nothing done. Because you just watch me talk at my phone. Uh, Not leaving. Party all night long. Party all night long. Did I ever tell you guys about the time that I met Steven Tyler, Axl Rose, Ozzy Osbourne, and that other guy? I'm forgetting his name. I don't think I did because it never actually happened. Sorry, that live fell apart too quick. Shuttle buses for airports, motel, church. First one off the line last Monday. Oh, you build buses? Ah, that's cool. When you first met Alex at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Yeah, that's right. Hector brought home dinner when he found out Josh was live. As opposed to what? Or he knew that you weren't going to be cooking, or what? How many broken legs did they have? Rigged. Yes, I know you have a great sense of humor, and you made a funny character out of an accident. Yeah. The old, uh, what's his name again? What's the salesman's name again? How am I forgetting that? Zenobia. Oh no, where are you at? You need help? I'm in Lacombe. I'm in Lacombe. But no, I don't need help. It's help's coming. Jean, thank you, Jane. Jean, yes, it's Jean. I saw someone that runs a doggy daycare and they drive a dog to pick up the pups. I want that job. They drive a dog, like from Dumb and Dumber. Whoa, meeting all those rockers would bring me to my knees. Oh, Renee with the jokes. With the jokes. When will you do another cooking live? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one. Well, Ashley doesn't work late nights anymore, so I don't. The cooking is different now. I still cook meals sometimes, but Ashley cooks most of the time. Although I do make her breakfast almost every morning. I don't know. 2 cottontails, 3 skunks, and all of the opossum are all fed. I'm back. Ah, you have a possum. Nice. What's a cottontail? Is that a rabbit? Hello. Oh, here comes Melody from volleyball. Time to go. Good chatting with you all. Coming back Sunday, Josh, if I can help out. Not sure what your plan is. Wait. I'll text you. I don't know what my plan is either. Life throws you curveballs sometimes. Hope your legs heal, Landon. Yeah. Send him some get well cards. I would love to do a live cooking baking with you, Josh. Oh, banana bread. I could make several different styles, probably the wrong word, but different recipes of banana bread. See which one's the best. Try it warm, like fresh. Lots of people like it fresh out the oven. Arguably the worst time to eat banana bread. Uh, I like it chilled, arguably the best time, or room temperature, which is the normal time, I guess. I made banana split bread. It was delicious. Banana split bread. So I had ice cream in it, or what? What would that be? Banana split bread? See you, Landon. Tell Melody she's an awesome kid. But how do you know Renee? You don't know her. She actually probably is. I don't know. Chocolate chips and maraschino cherries. Okay, but is the main ingredient the second main ingredient of a banana split ice cream? So do you eat it with ice cream on the side? I can send you a recipe if you like. Sure. Send it to my email, orderfromjosh@gmail.com. Excuse me. But don't send it if it's just a recipe that you know. Send it if it's your recipe or one that you absolutely enjoy. One of the ones that like that you think is the best or something. Hello, darkness, my only friend. Wait, is it only friend? I thought it was old friend. I said we could help you, Josh, but it would take a while. Yeah, where are you guys from? I have made zucchini loaves lately. Yeah, those are not bad. Not bad. I just took some bananas out of the freezer today to make bread. Nice. I haven't made it for a bit. I'll have to see if I can find the right one. Ah, it is my old friend. Okay. Ohio. Yeah, it would be a minute, wouldn't it? I thought it was old friend. I thought it was old friend. It is. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to. What is it? I've come to talk with you again. I've come to speak with you again? Sit with you? What is it? I've come to speak with. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Yeah, talk with you, right? Yeah, I don't know lyrics too well. I like so many songs, but if you asked me to recite sing it, you wouldn't want to hear me sing beyond what I've just done. That's unbearable enough. But like the songs that I know is Happy Birthday, okay? And I barely know that one. You know what's annoying when you go to a restaurant and they sing you Happy Birthday like they got it from AI. Like what are you doing? Don't sing that at me. That's such a weird version. The name of the company is True Path Specialty Vehicles, Eckhart, Indiana. That's a long name. I would say put it down to TP. People will figure it out from TP. I had company over the other night. I had company over. I had company over the other night. Was it Daryl Brown's company, True Path Specialty Vehicles, Eckhart, Indiana? Elkhart. Uh, and I made a fresh banana loaf for them and had it right out of the oven. Oh, it's the worst. Do you like use your illusion, Josh? Is that your era? What does that mean? Do you like use your illusion, Josh? Is that your era? What? What does that mean? Do you like use your illusion, Josh? Is that your era? Is that your era? I don't know. Yes. No? I don't know. I can still remember our grade 2 music teacher trying to explain to a bunch of small town 8-year-olds what a tenement and a subway was. Subway? Like eat fresh or like the train? What the heck is a tenement? Is that in the song? Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to speak with you again. Eat fresh at the subway tenement. Kids, you 8-year-olds, with the sound of silence. I don't know what, I don't know. Again, I said I don't know lyrics. I suck at lyrics. It must be nice for you right now having us keeping company while you. Oh, it makes. Oh, I would just be watching probably YouTube videos or something. I didn't even bring the right phone to edit the next vlog. So, where are you stranded? I'm stranded in Lacombe, Alberta. Illusions is Guns N' Roses' big double breakout album. Ah, I do like Guns N' Roses, but I can't name a single album. I can only name some songs. Welcome to the jungle. See? Uh, also, what's that one where it's raining? Love that song. As I told you, I don't know lyrics. What's the raining song? The song where it's raining. In the cold November rain. In the cold November rain, right? In the cold November rain. Yeah, I love that song. Subway the train, we were studying sounds of silence and music. I kind of wish I knew that nun as an adult. Thinking back on it, she was a very interesting person. So there must be a subway. And the subway turn. Yeah, I think I remember that, but I don't know. I like the what's the Disturbed dude's name again? I like his version so much. It sounds so good. The words of the prophets are, oh yes, the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls. Yeah, see? Thank you, Michael. Thank you for that. And the um and the desk. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm getting a phone call. I'm back. I'm back. Martha, snacks for the ride home. Thank you very much. Thank you for the super chat. That's very kind of you. Disturbed's version is creepier than Paul's. It sounds so like ominous. It's just like, hello, hold on. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Like I don't. My voice is not that deep. Ah, Daryl Scott. Thank you very much, Daryl, for the $10. That's very nice of you. Singing lessons. I could use some singing. Man, if I had the time and the real passion for that, I would love to be able to sing. But I don't know how to sing. Also, I don't want to sing. But I wish I could. You know what I mean? I just yeah. Yeah. Maybe in my next life I'll sing. I didn't want to jinx it. I knew that sneeze was coming. Sneezes make my hands tingle. Renee, I think Dakota needs it more. Just ask Glenn. He needs more singing lessons. You can sing, just not well. There are vocal coaches, singing lessons. Oh, of course there is. They cost money. And, like, I don't want to go to singing lessons. I want one-on-one. You come to me and tell me what I need to do. I don't want to put in the work. If you know what I mean. I would rather hear Josh sing than Dakota. Oh, that's funny. Hey, Dakota. Dakota can sing just as good as me, which is not saying that he can sing. Wait, are Mike and Ike real people? Are those your real names? Because, like, that's serendipitous. Did you guys meet? Are you guys together? Did you guys meet, like, you were, like, walking and you, like, bumped into each other and your guys' candies fell? Guys, who's here? Who's here? Oh, come on. He's gonna go past. He's gonna go past. Or where is he? Oh, he's calling me. There he is. There he is. I'm not gonna answer it. Oh, there he is. I'm a dragon. That's the best Jack can do. Right? Okay. No, Mike is mine. Ike is a hot mess. What? There he is. There he is, guys. They're both married to Sarah L. Okay. I think there's one person with two sides. I see. Okay. All right, guys. Everybody, meet Josh. I mean, you probably already met him in a vlog.
What's up, everybody?
This is my friend Josh. He doesn't have any social media that you can support, but
Hey,
here he is.
you support Josh, you're supporting me. We're good. We're good.
There you go.
Right.
Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys go because we're gonna load up the truck. Obviously, I don't want to be sitting here talking to you guys all night, although it was fun. And I also don't want to waste Josh's time because he just spent however long getting hooked up and then driving 2 hours over here. So thank you guys for hanging out. I'll see you guys later. Check out some of my videos and my vlogs and my other stuff, because then my ad revenue will go up and then I can pay for some repairs.
You help this man out.
All right, I'll see you guys. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me and keeping me company here in Lacombe, Alberta. Oh gosh. Okay, see you later.